What's going on with you guys? My name is Kenneth, aka Wick, and today let's talk about one of my favorite boxers. Again, it's Joe Calzaghe. Calzaghe. I'm not sure, which is which, because most fighters call him Calzaghe, and some of them call them Calzaghe. So I'm just going to stick with Joe Calzaghe because with G, H, and E. So let's start it. Joe Calzaghe. I'm not expecting him to be one of the best super middleweights ever, because he was like an average fighter for me. He was he was looking an average fighter for me. He does have good defense. He does have good power, but his punch output is just one of the best. Throwing 90 punches per round is just too much for the highest level of the competition, and based on his record 46-0, you can't deny that he's just really one of the best. During the early stages of his career, I watched him fight. I watched his highlights. He's okay, but going to the top level, and he first fought. I don't think it's Roy Jones first. I think it's Hopkins. Yeah, Hopkins versus Joe Calzaghe, and it was mind blowing during the first round. Because this is the first test for Joe Calzaghe to prove himself that he's the best super middleweight in this world. During that fight, he was knocked down early by Bernard Hopkins, because Bernard Hopkins is just known for his deadly counterpunching, and that's just his main asset, his uniqueness, his intelligence in the fight game, his counterpunching, one of the best. So during that fight, no one was expecting Joe Calzaghe to put such an output versus Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins, yes, his weakness is boxers who does have higher and much higher output than him, and sleeker, yes, maybe. But for me, I noticed that all losses of Bernard Hopkins are fighters who does have much more output than him. So on my last video, I mentioned Sergio Martinez. Both my favorite fighters are just the ones who does have more punching output, because in boxing world, it's hard to punch, because what you do, there's always a consequence. Even your jab, you can be countered by a body shot. Even a small jab, even like a flicking jab, you can get counterpunched by any punch. So having that higher output is just phenomenal. So Joe Calzaghe, he won via decision versus Bernard Hopkins, and he made it look easy, super easy for him. He doesn't look like he was tired in that fight, because his cardio is just like super cardio in boxing. Just like Sergio Martinez, yeah, those fighters, I like those fighters. Joe, many speculated Joe not being one of the greats, because he fought Bernard Hopkins in his late stages in his career, and next one he fought Roy Jones, and he also defeated Roy Jones, a dominant win for Joe Calzaghe, and he retired. And some say that it wasn't really Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins he's fighting during those times, because it was the late stages of both career. And yeah, Bernard Hopkins still continued to fight after that fight, and he still won several titles. And Roy Jones, after that fight, yeah, it was never the same, but still, he's still fighting, he's still winning, and he still loves the sport. So props to Roy Jones. But in this fight for versus Joe Calzaghe, yes, I'm going to say that he was not fighting the 100%, yeah, the prime of Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins, but still, it was a great victory. And you can see the level of toughness, the based on strategy. I don't think Joe Calzaghe does have those multiple game plans, multiple strategies, but he's tactical. He's putting guys in the position they don't want to, and he's doing it like like small steps. He's not doing like this then go. He's doing like small steps, punching, small steps, punching. Yeah, he's doing those stuff, and he may not like to corner guys a lot, but yeah, he's he's throwing a lot of punches, even in the even inside fighting, or even in the middle of the ring. Um, his fight between Roy Jones just really doesn't have an answer, because both Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins look like they have the same style as Roy Jones' age, because Roy Jones, when he was young, he was too aggressive, too much power, too much speed, too much flexibility, too much everything. Yeah, one of the best. So Roy Jones, when he got older, he was turned into like a Bernard Hopkins style, waiting for the counter punch, left hook counter punch, or straight left hand, straight punches, cross. Yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, yeah. It's like of the same thing also during the fight, because Bernard Hopkins knocked down Joe Calzaghe inside the first round. Also, Roy Jones countered Joe Calzaghe inside the first round because he was too naughty of like early output, and he was knocked down again. But yeah, I'm not going to deny that Joe Calzaghe is one of the best, because even though he he did not defeat those two great fighters, two best ever boxers in history, even not in their prime, but still a win is a win, and they took the risk, and they took the fight, and Joe cements himself as the best super middleweight ever because of that. And it's kind of sad because he retired early, but in his standpoint, yes, it's nothing to prove for him in that division, because he defeated the top two fighters in the 90s era, and still one of the best fighters, and he defeated those two fighters convincingly, without controversy. He showcased his skills, that he can hang in there with the best guys in the world, and he just defeated those two guys, and that's for him, that's enough. But 46-0, it's impressive. 46-0, undefeated. You just can't deny how tough Joe Calzaghe is, even though he got knocked down a couple of times. And yes, I like him because of his punching output. He's risky because he doesn't have good defense. He's not, but not. He's like not like the Carl Froch who does have those granite chin, but his output, he's risky. Even though he's being counterpunched by a great counterpuncher, he still continues to persevere and hit them with some flurries, with a 4 hit combo straight. And that's the reason why I like Joe Calzaghe. And even though, and I watch his training, and his training is far more better during the fight, because in training you can see how intense and how many punches are being thrown on Joe Calzaghe, especially when he was in the punching bag. He was just throwing all out punches, not even a second of break, and that's his style. So thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And also, I would like to thank for all the views that I'm getting. So subscribe, guys. 20. I'm not expecting 20 subscribers this year, but still, yes, 20 subscribers, it's a lot for me. So thank you so much, and see you soon. Peace.